FitMC. What's going on, everybody? It's FitMC, and welcome back to the 2010 world. Oh boy, we got a husk to deal with right now. Even though it's daytime, these little creeps stick around. Oh, I missed. There we go. So, we are getting ready to build my base up on this hilltop today. Now, I really thought about what kind of design I wanted to use, and I figured, you know what? This entire world, since it's so old, it does look a bit odd, almost post-apocalyptic in a way. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making a base that looks like some sort of like fortified compound, like a stronghold, just to keep away a lot of these husks and things that come out in the daytime. So I've smelted a bunch of stone for this project, and I have a general idea of what I want it to look like, but it's going to take a little bit of work, and hopefully I can finish it during this video, but if not, don't worry, it'll get done eventually. So, I want to start with the foundation. It's going to look a little box-like at first, but I will upkeep the appearance as time goes on. So let's do it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think 12. We'll do it an even number. And then this way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. This will do it. And then bring it this way. There we go. Now bring it all the way over here. Alright, so then, for the second layer of this bad boy, I think, you know what? We're going to make the doors probably right here. Yeah, so we'll have the entrance to the compound be right here. Like I said, I have a really cool idea of what I want to do with this, but you'll see. You might be thinking, well, Fit, this thing looks like just a rectangle. What could you possibly be making that would look good? Don't worry, just trust me. It's going to be pretty sweet. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day that's watching right now. I had a really busy weekend, you know. Even though I had videos uploaded, I was away all weekend. I was enjoying a little vacation in Walt Disney World. I was there with some people and we had a great time. Alright, almost done with this layer here. Oh yeah, it's getting dark out though. I actually did finally craft a bed to sleep in because I was getting a little tired. Well, no pun intended, but I was getting a little tired of getting attacked all the time at night by mobs, so I'm going to lay this bed down here. Oh yeah, I should be able to sleep now. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. And like I said, I'm going to worry about armor and stuff a little later. I'm not too worried about this right now. Since we have the bed, we're not going to be getting attacked as much. Alright, here's where I need the crafting bench. I need to convert a decent amount of this into stone brick. And the reason I want to do that is because part of the outside involves me using stone brick stairs. And you're going to be thinking, well, what are you going to do with those, Fit? Don't worry. Trust me. It's going to look super cool. So we start it over here. There. Just around and around we go. And I know a lot of people are like, well, Fit, do you really need to show us the entire part of the construction process? And the answer is yes. I think it's cool to be able to see, you know, how this goes from start to finish. Like I said, the main purpose of this base right now is to have something that's going to be really fortified. Mobs are not going to mess with us. It's going to be a good vantage point, being, you know, sort of up on a slope. It's going to be real nice. Place these down. I might have to go down and mine more cobblestone. I might be underprepared for actually building this thing. And that's pretty unfortunate. But, okay. Yeah, I am going to need more steps. So let me craft all these into stone brick once again. Convert all these into stairs. There we are. And I should probably just convert the rest of these into stone brick as well. And turn those into stairs. Good. Now this won't be enough, most likely, to finish off the entire thing. But we'll get close. So let me hop up here. And then just... There we go. Let me step on the top step. Yeah, because when you step on the top step like this, you can just keep going over like this. Whereas if you step on the bottom, you can't place it. It's a lot more difficult. So just staying on that top step makes it a lot easier to sort of just glide things along. Oops, there we go. Alright, with 28 stairs to spare. That sounds weird. 28 stairs to spare. That's a weird one. That's alright. Do we have any stone left over? No, we don't. Wow, unfortunately this is as far as I'm going to get with this for now. So let me break my bed, and we need to head down and gather more supplies. So I need just straight up cobble, and then being able to smelt it. That is the goal right now. But make our way across this old school landscape here. Hopefully not run into any husks this time around. That'd be nice. Ow, I gotta watch my step. Let's see, any baddies around here? Nope, they're all gone for now. Well, I can't wait to start enchanting. I could use some depth strider boots to get across those little waterways. Then eventually we'll explore the outer chunks and hopefully bring in some new animals like horses and stuff. What's going on, piggy? So I'm going to craft a pickaxe. And we're going to go down in our basement mine in our old school house here. There we are. We've got coal here to use to smelt, so let's smelt some of that already. Although I will take some of that so I can make some picks. Alright, boom, boom. There we go. Let's do 2 stone picks. That'll do it just fine. Alright, and then the remnant of stuff we can put away. Cooked fish, we don't... Actually, I'll eat that cooked fish. Might as well get it out of the inventory. I think I cooked it just for the achievement, but then I remembered achievements are going away in the next update to Minecraft, so it's like, why even bother? And then also in the meantime, we can smelt some of this gold that I happen to have on me. Anything else in the chests I can smelt for now? No, I think that does it. And I will want to take out some of these old blocks from my old build here, because like I said, I have a copy of this world, so I'm not too concerned about, you know, not keeping all of this exactly as it is. I'm going to take the brick here, I'm going to salvage the bookcases to make a library, my new fortress. There's a lot that I have to get done. Alright, let's get up here. Put away all things I don't need. The ink sacks, I'm not going to need those. I have a ton of water buckets actually. Time to put those away. There we go. I only need that. That should be good. Alright, even though I have iron to make for the picks, I want to save that iron just for other projects. There we go. Got the stone picks ready to go. Redstone's put away. Alright. This seems decent. Let's head on down. So where this is actually a really interesting place. So down this little ladder, I actually had constructed a portal room for the Nether, and it looks like this. Though when I brought it up to the new version, it became unlit. But this is where I would enter the Nether usually, in my basement here. I kind of like this idea for a portal room. I might reuse this in the basement of the stronghold I'm building. But then in here, I just kind of go along this hallway, and then it starts going down. So right around here. Now if you take a look at these ladders, the reason they're spaced 1 block apart is that in the old versions of Minecraft, you used to be able to space ladders 1 block apart, and you could still climb them. So if you updated your world and didn't update the ladders, all of a sudden you were trapped. It was kind of funny actually. Alright, here we go. This is where we're going to mine a little bit of cobble. Alright, let's get started. Now, you know what? I might as well start digging down a little deeper just in case we can find some diamonds while we're here. I mean, if we're going to be looking for cobble, we might as well go all out and try and get some diamonds. I mean, it couldn't hurt to try, you know? So we might as well go for it. Although I cannot see a darn thing right now. And I have logs with me so I can craft sticks for torches, but I need to find some coal. Is there even any coal around here? I can't see. Nope, not down here. What about in here? Nope, nothing. That's alright. Well, even though I can't see a darn thing, let's just keep going down and hopefully I can find some kind of coal. You know, I really did not think ahead for this trip, did I? I just kind of went down without thinking, oh wait, no, here's some coal. I know you probably can't see it right now, but I sure can. Alright, let's craft that into planks, which we turn into sticks. But I hear some lava nearby. There's a definite cave system around. So I need to be very careful where I dig. Yeah, give me that sweet, sweet XP. That's what I'm talking about. I want to get to 30 XP for when I enchant. That'd be super nice. But I'm trying to listen through my headphones, listening for those audio cues. Where could that lava be? Let me listen. It is... Huh. I think it's to my... I think it's this way. Yep, I'm almost positive. Hello? Still listening, but... Ooh. Not there. I'm afraid I'm gonna get a face full of lava if I'm not careful. Alright, come on, I hear it. I know it's around somewhere. Hopefully it's not straight down. Fine. Alright, it's so close now. I can definitely hear it. Oh, yeah, I called it. Alright, so it was a little closer than I thought it would be. But hey, I'll take it. Oh, that was actually kind of loud in my headphones, but whatever. Alright, anything? Whoa. Alright, there might be a little more down here than I bargained for. Let me just grab some of this. Hopefully there's no creeps around. I got my shield, but my armor levels are pathetically low at the moment. Ooh, gold. Alright. Hello? Anybody home? Oh, hello, creep. You want to go? Let's do it. Yeah, you can go away now. Gotcha. 3-hit KO. Craft some torches real quick. I don't want to be in the inventory screen too long in case I get jumped. That would be bad. And so far, I'm not seeing any diamonds at all. I'm seeing none. Well, I'm getting plenty of cobble, at least, on this adventure. I was looking for it. I'm up to a stack and a half already. But I need more. Absolutely. I'm on the lookout for any baddies, too. Creeps, skeletons, you name it. Oh, I guess spiders, too, if I'm hearing this correctly. Okay, I need to be very careful. I could get lost in here. Let me make sure I'm marking where I've been. I always put the torches on the right, and then follow them on the left to get out. No diamonds down there. I don't want to venture too far off just yet. This might be more of an adventure for later on once I get some more cobblestone. Yeah, well, let me head up here. Let me plug up this river source. Oh, this is way more annoying without that depth strider. But then again, in the old days, we didn't have depth striders, so I guess I can't be too upset. Wow, this gravel pit goes on. Look at all this hidden back here. And a mushroom. Fine. I guess I'll take the redstone. There we go. That is some nice XP. But I have tons of redstone. I can't wait to be able to use redstone in my projects later on. Inside the little fortress I'm planning to build. Alright, where are my torches? Oh, did I use all of them up already? Yeah, I did. We just craft a ton there. There we go. Start placing them like that. Whoa, witch! You know what? I gotta engage. That was close. That was not fun. But luckily the potion missed. Wow, I hesitated a little bit and it almost got me hurt. That's why I guess you just cannot hesitate. You just gotta move in on those witches. There's some more redstone here, might as well take it. But you know what? Actually, you know what? I'm so tempted to dig all this stuff out, but I need the cobblestone. I need as much of it as I can for the building project. So I just gotta keep digging. And then I'm gonna bring up this cobblestone, and I want to finish at least the main part of that base before I continue to do any more resource gathering other than cobblestone. Alright, one stone pick down. By the time I use up the last stone pick, I should have enough cobble to finish the majority of the project. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. It's going to be real cool, you know? Even though it's going to be like stone based and a very like fortress style theme to it, like a little guard tower, it's still going to feel like home. I'm going to make it cozy. I have a knack for making even the most evil looking builds cozy. I'm all about that. Like I said, those small little details I like adding to my little builds, just to make them comfy. Oh boy, it's pretty dark up there. Please, please be no creeps up there. Nothing over here. I hear a spider. Where are ya? Oh, I knew you were around. Couldn't fool me. Oh, gotcha. Oh, that is quite the fall. Better make sure I have no mobs sneaking up on me for this one. Now let me put a torch down there so that way I don't forget. Oh, I'm doing it again. I'm exploring when I should be just digging cobblestone. Alright, focus, Fit, focus. Just get this cobble and let's get out of here. See, that's what happens. You know, you're just digging, minding your own business, you're caving, and then you find more and more cave, and you just keep going deeper and deeper. At some point, you need to know when to stop, and for me, it's hard to tell myself to stop. Alright, this stone pick is halfway depleted. And we're at 1, 2, almost 3 stacks of cobble, which is not horrible. Now, I know some of you are like, well, Fit, why don't you make a cobblestone generator? Wouldn't that be a lot easier? Yeah, I could make a cobblestone generator, but I kind of like going down to dig up cobblestone just in caves, because then there's a good chance you could find some more resources. I mean, eventually, for a large-scale project, would I use a cobblestone generator? Yeah, I would. But for now, I just like going into the caves and just digging. Oh yeah, there we go. The stone pick is almost depleted. Almost. Keep going. A little more. Oops. Didn't mean for that to happen. Wait for it. There we go. So we ended up with 1, 2, 3, almost 4 stacks of cobble. That's not bad. So I'm gonna head back up to the surface for now, and unfortunately it's time for me to end today's episode. So I want to say thank you so much to everyone for continuing to watch this series. If you're new here and you enjoy this kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe. And if you haven't already, make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, which are all in the description down below. Hold on. Hold on. Come here. Not the surprise I wanted to close the episode, but alright, I just got to get to safety. So, shout out to everyone who liked the video as well. I appreciate that very much. And that's all I have for you today, everyone. Next time we are going to complete my base on the surface, and it's going to look real nice. And then from there, who knows what could happen. So, take it easy, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.